It's Cantor in at the center position. And for the Clippers, under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Williams is out there with Jay, and it's George in at the 3. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Always an intriguing part of the early season, Steve. Teams that are outperforming the expectations, and they look much different than we thought they would.
Yeah, you have those teams, and that's what you love. Those teams, all of us experts, we say where they're going to finish. They end up 3 or 4 slots up, and then those are the teams that just get that momentum. They get going. They have great team chemistry, and they outdo our expectations.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
We call it off the bus range. Trey Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
Pulls up on the wing, and Cantor pulls it down. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Reddish. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And that deep range opens up everything for Trey Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses midcourt. And with his tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
And Cantor throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here's Hunter. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Lloyd Pierce. He said efficiency is a buzzword around the league, and that's Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't turn it over, doesn't take bad shots. He can give you 30 and never force a thing. Kevin, that doesn't sound like an easy assignment.
Thank you, David. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good from Young.
The ability of Trey Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
It's Harrell, top of the key. Over in the corner, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Reddish. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young passes to Parker. Back to Young. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
This is how you compensate for being 6'2". Trey Young sets his feet and gets it off quickly.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from James.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why: he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Reddish kicks to Hunter. Parker outside. Pass to Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it.
That free throw good from Young.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
He hits both from the stripe. Clippers leading by 4. Williams kicks to Leonard. Rebound by the Hawks. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter, the pass to Young. To the left side wing. Releases. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Young. Parker's got 5 points so far.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Jay, defended by Young. The shot's good from Jay.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And Young kicks to Reddish. Pass to Cantor. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young inside. Rob. Here's George. Again, Los Angeles.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now here's Parker. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
In the corner, George with it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Young. Here's Cantor. The Hawks again can't hit.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Jay. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 12 points for Jay.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And George with the stuff.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin. If you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans, it's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubats is checked in for Harrell. JaMychal Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. And Matthews gets it to go.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Clippers.
Here's Jay, and Kavanaugh pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 10. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kavanaugh. Over Green. Kavanaugh's shot is off. Clippers leading by 10. And that one's good. Beverly.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
And the pass to Herter. Outside Matthews. It's Portis, high post. Working on Green. Here's Herter. Defended by Beverly. Herter, no good. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers, leading by 12. And that one's good. Shamet.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Right side Curry. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Portis. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Jay. And the shot goes in. Jay's got 14 points for the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. Jay!
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A floater, good on the shot. Clippers leading by 14. Beverly, the pass to Jay. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 16 points for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Kavanaugh. .107 left in the first. 5 to shoot. And Matthews kicks to Portis. Matthews trying to free himself up. Curry gets the bucket.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Here's Jay. Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. He goes up again. It's hauled in.
We will see if they can do it again this year. Not a simple task by any stretch.
Now, here's Zubac. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Jay. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action after this word. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in her.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Matthews Bobby Portis out there with Curry. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He added 37 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Zubac. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I could step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Jermichael Green. And it's Paul George in for Landry Shamet. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jay, guarded by Curry. Jay, the pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard kicks to George. No good that time. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Herter. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Beverly. Back to Leonard. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. Herter passes to Curry. To the middle, got a piece of it. Stolen by Beverly. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. The shot's good from Jay.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Kavanaugh. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here is Hunter. Passes it to Kavanaugh. It's Portis, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Now the pass to Leonard. Tries from 10. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hunter with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Curry outside. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Warriors. Jay, guarded by Curry. Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots over Portis, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly, and Atlanta will go for a different look here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Portis. Jabari Parker comes in for Tyler Cavanaugh. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Curry. Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 28-point game against Golden State.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young. And every night, he finds ways to still make plays.
Here's Leonard. Over Parker. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Young outside. Now the dish to Reddish. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Young from the arc. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Jay. From deep three-point range. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Dishes to Reddish. Gets an open look and hits. Clippers leading by 18. Leonard finds Williams. Back to Leonard. The shot misses. Good D by Parker.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And here is Williams. Following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. Count it, good. And it's now 23 points for Jay.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now, here is George. He's guarded closely. Pass to Jay. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Even when plays, Steve, aren't being run for them, certain guys always get a lot of their points on tip-ins and putbacks. They're always right there. Who catches your eye in that category?
Andre Drummond, for sure, Kevin. He's phenomenal on the offensive glass. Rudy Gobert, Al Horford, he gets those timely tip-ins.
He does, you're right.
And then I look at another guy is Whiteside. When he's engaged, he can. Marvin Bagley is a newer name, and he's fantastic at that as well.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point. Jay, defended by Young. And he overshot that one, missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Landry Shamet comes in for George. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Matthews, he's checked in for Hunter.
I like this choice by Lou. to try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Young dishes to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Jay, defended by Young. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Cantor. And now the fast break, Matthews with the ball, and it's Matthews with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Matthews after the miss from Jay. Parker outside. Back to Matthews. From deep. He's off on that one, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
From the baseline. No good from Jay. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Reddish. And the rejection by Harrell. Jay, defended by Young. The shot's good from Jay.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded. Whoa, hammering it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now here's Williams. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. That 3 off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. They double him with Green. Pass to Cantor. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Shamet. The shot, no good. Good D by Parker. Here's Reddish. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's now 7 points for Cam Reddish.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
That'll do it for the first half. Clippers lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Lou Williams, Lou, it seemed like the defense.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Jay out there with Williams, and Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Parker. Kicks to Hunter. It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Jay.
With the way he shot it over this stretch of games, you just knew this was coming. Everything that he's let fly from deep has been nothing but cold, hard cash. I mean, defenders have been tripping over themselves trying to contest him from outside that arc.
Now, here's George. After the miss from Cam Reddish. Over Hunter. George, no good. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Cantor. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And for a big guy, Harrell's quick off his feet. He can block shots inside and on the perimeter.
The Hawks trail by 10. Parker, right side. Young with no one around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight. Jay, defended by Young. Right side, Leonard. And he jams right over Jabari Parker.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Williams.
With Kawhi, you love his talent, but just as important, you love the basketball IQ and work ethic.
Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Young taking his time here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
The Hawks shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Young. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bobby Portis is checked in for Kansas. And so Young nails them both. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Jay. Again, Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's Young on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Atlanta. Los Angeles leading by 9. Jay defended by Young. No good from Jay. Young drives in. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Jay. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 11.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Young outside. Another miss by Young.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect. Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
And so here are the Clippers after the missed 3 from Cam Reddish. And Smitty with Beverly and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
That free throw good from Jay. For the Hawks, Tyler Cavanaugh, he's checked in for Parker. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. And Curry subbed in for Young. Both free throws good from Jay. Now Curry. He's got 11. 5 on the clock. Outside Portis. Atlanta again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Jay. And the Clippers miss again.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Hunter no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Leonard on the wing. Over Hunter. And it's Leonard missing. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Hunter. No points in the game yet for him. Poke loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Jay. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. They double-team Curry. Here's Portis, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Portis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Leonard, 11 points in the game.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Now here's Curry. There's the pass to Hunter. George up top. Great D that time from Portis.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Curry's shot is off. Clippers leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And Kavanaugh pulls it down.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hunter kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside, Leonard. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
This is what Leonard gives you. Reliable, productive, churns out positive plays.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Herter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Curry passes to Hunter. Kavanaugh kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Clippers moving the ball around. And that one's good. Beverly's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Portis. Here's Herter. Outside Curry. Can they get it? That one drops for him. 13 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Landry Shamit's checked in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Enes Kanter's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Seth Curry. The Hawks trail by 19. Young outside. Another shot, Kanter. Banked in off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Williams. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. .119 left to play here in the third. Here's Harrell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D from Cantor. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 17. Passes to Kavanaugh. Let's go. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Harrell slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here is Young. He's got 21. Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Atlanta, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Jabari Parker's checked in for Tyler Kavanaugh. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 16. Jay, defended by Young. Outside Williams. The teardrop falls in. Williams has got his third basket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Parker passes to Young. Off target with his 3. Cantor. Great D that time from Green.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The Clippers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Jay. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. On its way from Young for 2. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Here's Young after the made shot from Jay. And the rejection by Harrell. And Kanter over to help. The pass to Harrell from outside the arc. Come on. Rebound by the Hawks. Kanter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Herter. Count the basket. Herter's got his first bucket of the night.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Here's Jay. Sweet little floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Jay! The Hawks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Young passes to Reddish. Back to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 23.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Jay, defended by Young. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25, just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also.
This one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one